today was really valuable and that the showing was really encouraging. There was a good crowd of people that met out the front of Parliament House, and in Parliament itself we pretty much filled up every single seat in the viewing gallery to watch John Graham, the upper house, one of the upper house members for Labor, give a speech about the role that government plays in nurturing live music.
It is the view of the public. It is the view of the industry. It is the view of the public. We want to keep music playing in this special place.
The loss, the passing of a venue that has made a serious contribution to the city over many decades since the early 70s.
This is a strong view in the Parliament, it's a strong view in public, that we want to keep this place open for music, and that's because it's been such a special place, a special venue, a special space for the music industry.
I've played at the Basement many times with a whole bunch of different acts through the Monday Jam as well, and yeah, from a young age it was always the place that you wanted to play. Like, all the great musicians played there. It was this sort of, it had this vibe and this energy about it where like that was what you aspired to do.
There is a venue crisis. Venues fell 61% in a decade in the City of Sydney area, and since then, since 2013, live performance revenue has fallen a further 40%. Gigs are down by half over a decade.
People are just generally leaving the city and going to the periphery, or not going out at all because it's too difficult to, it's just becoming too complicated.
It is possible to turn it round if we act now. It's not too late to save Sydney's music scene, but we need to act now to be able to do that.
Keep going out to venues and seeing bands and paying to see music is really important. Support local artists, just going out and actually being part of the scene.
Being literate with what's happening. Have a look at the inquiry, read the transcripts. If you haven't put in a submission to the inquiry, then get involved and put down your thoughts. Send it into the committee, because if we don't participate, then we get what we deserve.
I think Keep Sydney Open's been able to shift the focus from drinking, which, obviously a lot of people want to go out and have a good time, but also a lot of people want to be culturally stimulated. And when people are culturally stimulated, it means that there's more people working. You've got people like musicians, you've got DJs, you've got sound technicians, you've got lighting operators, who are all depending on the nighttime economy for their livelihoods.
People should absolutely speak out on this issue, make it clear what the public view is. Every music space in Sydney is special. We really need to keep the ones we've got if we're going to keep the music scene alive in Sydney.
We've seen enough venue closures over the last 4 years for people to want to stand up and take notice and to actually activate and show how angry they are.
It's hard to feel positive when you feel like the deck is rigged and the odds are just completely stacked against you for the last 5 years. I mean, since the lockouts came in, it's just been blow after blow of, this venue's gone, this venue's gone, these artists have left, these artists have left, and I think, I'm staying positive, but hopefully there'll be a show of good faith from maybe the people at AMP who might appreciate now the importance that this venue plays in the city, and how many people it's helped and how many people it's entertained and how many incredible artists have graced the stage. It would just be tragic to lose such an iconic piece of history for Sydney.